Welcome to Deep Prep, amigos.
Yeah, that looks good.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Deep Prep. Tonight we're going to be making a Mexican staple, pozole. Now this soup has ancho chilies, hominy, tomatoes, chicken stock, and pork. This soup is known as the Mexican hangover soup. So if you guys maybe drank a little bit too much last night, this is the soup for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started right now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these ancho chilies. Now these were dried in a bag and I picked out 10 of them. And I soaked them in hot water just so they're nice and moist. So what we're going to do is take all of the seeds out and take the stems off, and we're going to make a puree. Toss them in, blend them up. You did a great job with those chilies, buddy. Great job. That's done. Now we're just going to chop up some garlic. And I've got 5 cloves here. Whack the garlic. Smash the garlic. Chop the garlic. I think I just hit my dog with that piece. First, make sure our knife is nice and sharp. That's good. All right, so we're just going to do a medium dice on this onion. It's a regular yellow onion. You ready? Nice onion, bro. Hot heat. Okay, our oil's nice and hot. Now we're going to add our salted pork into the pan. And remember, if you don't hear that sizzle, your pan's not hot enough. The smell of pork cooking in oil, it's just kind of the most beautiful thing in the world. But you probably shouldn't watch this show if you're a vegetarian. And so we're going to add in our chopped onion. And our chopped garlic. We're just going to stir that around. And we're just looking to get these onions and garlic so they're just slightly cooked. They're going to cook for a good long time in this pan, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. We've got 2 tablespoons of dried oregano, 2 tablespoons of New Mexico chili powder, and 1 tablespoon of dried cumin powder. And we're going to go right into the pot with that. So there's about 1/2 cup of ancho chili paste. Mix that in. So we're just going to deglaze our pan with the red wine. We want to cook that down a little bit. All right, looks like all of our red wine's pretty much cooked out. We're going to add our tomatoes. Now we've got 1 quart of chicken stock. It's going to go right in, and that's going to be our soup. And the last thing we're going to add in here before we let this soup sit and simmer for about 2 hours is 4 bay leaves. Soup. That one goes in there too. All right, so while our soup is cooking, we're just gonna take some time to cut up our garnishes. I like a lot of lime in my pozole. Gives a great amount of acid. Come on, lime. Oh yeah, you should just cut it like that. That's a sharp knife. That's terrible. That's not what your lime should look like. Your lime should not look like that. And we're just going to slice up some radish. I like nice thin slices of radish here. Cilantro. Okay, so it's been about 2.5 hours and our pork is starting to get really tender, almost starting to fall apart, and our soup has reduced and all those flavors have started to concentrate. So in goes the hominy, and I've got about 2 cups here. So after we've added the hominy, we're going to squeeze in some lime to give this soup some acidity. I squeeze them in there. I cut them up and then I squeeze them in. Okay, so one of the garnishes I like to serve with this soup is a toasted tortilla. Now you can use a electric burner like this to get some nice toasty flavor on that tortilla, or you can use a gas burner. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so we've got our pozole with pork and hominy, ancho chilies, and we are ready to eat. Fresh radish slices, a nice big mound of cilantro, and your tortilla. Okay, so we're going to take this avocado,
roll it around the knife, split it open, and to take the pit out, give it a chop with your knife, bring out the pit. Don't chop your hand off. Just take a nice big scoop of avocado and just put it right into your soup. Okay, so let's dig into this soup and see what we got. Got a nice big bite with some pork, some avocado, some cilantro. Now I love this soup because we've got that creamy avocado and that fresh cilantro, all that kick from the Ancho Chilies, and the earthiness from the hominy gives this soup a unique flavor that you're not going to find anywhere else but in Mexico. And tonight, we drink horchata.